Nick, welcome back, my friend, to some more Project Sacrifice. We are here next to the Big Dropper, man. What are we calling our new...
the Big Dropper. It sounds like a game show, Isaac.
I was thinking more of like a roller coaster, man. I was thinking of the Big Dipper.
It's one of those ones that they just drop and everyone's like, ah! And then occasionally they actually crash into the ground, causing severe injury.
Do you like those rides? You're not a roller coaster man in general, right?
No, exactly.
Right.
And those are the worst, in my opinion, because I don't even get forward thrust, right? Like I've been on, roller coasters that throw you forward, and you're going on your loop-de-loops and your roundabouts and stuff like that. Flippy flips, and I'm like, you feel acceleration in the forward direction, Isaac, as well as in all other directions. Whereas with these droppers, it's just you just fall. And then you rise up for a bit, and then you just fall, Isaac. Like if I wanted that, I'd go diving or something.
There's like this. If I'm not mistaken, there's like kind of two styles of this ride, right? There's the one where they just you're on the ground, they shoot you right up into the air, like you're facing outwards, and then they kind of bring you back down again, right? And then there's a different kind where you're in like a kind of standard roller coaster style cart. And they kind of but you have to like climb stairs to get to it, or like an elevator or something to get to it, and then it kind of drops you down. Do you know what I mean? Like it moves forward and then down, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, see, 13 at Alton Towers, that's what I was thinking when
Yeah, that's the one where you sit in it, it moves you forward, they hold you on the edge, you can see right down, right? It holds you.
I see.
And then it kind of drops you right down, I think. Whereas I feel like at like rogue fairs and carnivals, you might see the kind where they just kind of shoot you up in the sky and then bring you back down again.
Yeah, so there's one of those in Birmingham every Christmas, and I'm fairly certain it was that one that malfunctioned and then injured a load of people 3 months ago.
It's always the temporary ones, man. It's almost never the ones that are like permanent fixtures of establishments.
Yeah, exactly right. Like the temporary ones are put together literally overnight.
Yeah, people are saying it's Oblivion at Alton Towers. Is
it Oblivion? Right? Okay, there you go.
But there you go. That's the one. Still, Nick, we have been playing Minecraft for those listening at home. This isn't a podcast yet. So over here, Nick, we now have our Big Dropper, which we've yet to name, I guess. But we have our Dagger of Sacrifice, and we have a plethora of mobs here ready and willing to be sacrificed, Nick, in the name of providing life points to our blood altar. What I was thinking of doing right at the start of the episode here, Nick, is potentially seeing about getting some runes of sacrifice. So right now we have runes of self-sacrifice.
That's right. They're going to be useless, aren't they? For amplifying any form of stabby here, Isaac. Yeah, correct. Okay.
We do have a separate issue down here, Nick, that I've noticed, and that is that I think we are full on gunpowder, and so this. He's taking an interest in you, man.
He really has, hasn't he?
Jeez, I don't really have a sword either to help you.
Right, I one-shotted him. I don't know how I did that, but I did do that with my iron sword.
But this is from the zinc, and like over here, this drawer of gunpowder is full.
Okay.
So we either need a drawer upgrade or a void upgrade, I think, on that drawer to make things work. Also, man, we don't have like any cobblestone being pumped into the system at all. We have a cobblestone generator. It's right here. I guess it's just not connected. Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna have to trim around here and connect this up.
Yeah, we got two options, man. We can either trim from where we currently have trim over to this drawer, or we could like put another cobblestone generator down next to a drawer and then just have like a second drawer for cobblestone, right? Both of which would work. The trim is doable here. It's just a little bit awkward because we might have to do, I'm thinking to make it look not super horrendous, we'd probably have to go like this. Then I need to kind of scoot around the back. We do have trim somewhere back here. Let me get like a bucket of water, and I think...
Yeah, this is a bit awkward, isn't it?
It's a little bit awkward, man.
It's a little bit awkward. Is it doable,
awkwardness,
though?
I've done it. It's fixed.
Okay, nice. I've slapped a couple of gold upgrades in the gunpowder draw, Isaac, as a patch. So hopefully
I see you've gone for the standard Nick and Isaac can kick approach.
Can kick approach, yes, exactly. I didn't want to do diamond because diamonds you still have to craft manually.
Yeah.
So 2 gold. I don't think we have obsidian, do we? Like that's not.
So I think we made obsidian, but like I think it's tricky for sure.
Yeah.
Moment,
okay.
Is not ideal.
Okay, well, the can has successfully been kicked in that case.
Figured we can turn buckets of lava into obsidian using the alchemy table, and buckets of lava we can get from blocks of redstone. So, like, we can turn 1 block of redstone into 1 block of obsidian. Like, it is doable. It just takes a little bit of time. And in fact, do we have something working? I feel like I left this. No, I didn't leave this doing anything.
This is also very empty.
So, I am working on, I'm making more blank runes so we can replace these runes of self-sacrifice with runes of regular sacrifice.
Nice.
However, if you check the quest book, man, we are in the Pain quest line. And the thing that we were kind of working towards last episode before we got distracted with the big dropout was this tier 4 blood altar, right? We need to upgrade from our current tier 3 altar to a tier 4 altar. And to do that, we need to get 4 large bloodstone bricks so that we can use those as kind of capstones like we've done here with the glowstone for the larger blood altar, or the blood altar at large, right? And thankfully, the recipe for the large bloodstone bricks does make 8 large bloodstone bricks at once.
That's good. Okay, nice.
And the recipe looks quite simple, man. It's just 1
I'm looking at
stone
it here.
and 1 weak blood shard. However, the weak blood shard, it's got some intricacies that make it a bit tricky. So I think we were looking at this, like you made the prismarine agglomeratio, that's been done. We, like taking a step back in the quest book, we need to get the apparatus Armamentis, and we need to get the Globet, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at all this, yeah. Globet. Okay.
Do you want to see if you can make this Globet? Because I think we might have everything we need to make it. Potentially.
Yeah, it looks like it, right? I think we've got a Hellfire Forge, don't we? Somewhere,
I believe so, yeah.
About.
The only thing we might not have is a little bit of Demon Will spare, but now that we have access to so many mobs just kind of freely in the middle here, we should be able to snare them and scare them, pretty fast.
Yeah, that's the name of our next ride, Isaac. The
snare them and scare them.
It's the snare and scare. It's also a secret organ harvesting project on site. And when we get when we get arrested and charged, we could just say, we were saying explicitly what we were going to do.
Yeah, snare and scare, man.
It was in the name.
I've made an ender inhibitor here, by the way.
Oh yes, does that stop all these guys from kind of running around?
I think it should. It says, inhibits teleportation for entities up to 8 blocks away, can be attached to any side of solid blocks. Right-click to deactivate/activate. So I'm hoping that they're not going to be able to teleport away now, maybe, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Gosh,
that's good.
We're really cramming them in here, man. There's a lot of guys chilling.
Yeah. In the center area here. Yeah. They keep piling up, man.
Okay, well, I've also got 8 runes of sacrifice, man. That's just done. I'm going to go and see if I can. The tricky bits.
Nice.
Oh, no, this is actually not tricky at all. Look at this. It's you can fairly easily just kind of hatch your way. I'm here at the front.
Oh, hello.
Hatch your way down, and then under here it makes for easy
escape.
Well, easy access to these runes of sacrifice, because the runes of self-sacrifice are on the first layer, which has kind of been covered up, right? But I can just get rid of these like that. And then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now if you, hold on just a second, actually. Let me do this. Trying very hard not to open the colossal chest. But,
yeah, that's true.
Man, we should get more bang for our buck here. So we're at 9 point. We're gaining life points. No, we're losing life points? We're losing life points. That's fine.
Okay.
I think that's because it's kind of reset the altar. But if I... 10.5, I think we get more now.
Yeah, 10.7, 11.2. I think so. So Demon Will. I forgot how exactly we get those. I'm seeing casting-based recipes.
The Soul Snare.
The Soul Snare,
so you take that's why we've got to snare them and scare them, man. So
yeah, that's right, okay.
There is a Soul Snare in the system.
I've got it.
You've got to throw that at a mob, for example, our weakened Enderman friend, and then from there you just need to kill him after the fact, and it should be good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have picked such a high
health
individual.
Okay,
I got it.
Nice,
okay, I got it.
Nice. And if it's got a high quality, Nick, it should give you kind of multiple uses as well.
It's got a quality of 2.99. Is this like carats of gold or something?
Yeah, exactly. For the Hellfire Forge recipe here, this one requires 0 will, so it doesn't really matter at all. It's not going to use any, I don't think, which is ideal. So, whilst you do that, man, so you making the gobber?
Yeah,
globette?
I've got everything now. I just need to actually find where the Hellfire Forge is.
Oh, is it not? Is it up here?
Or was it up here?
No,
it's not up here.
Not up here.
Okay.
We definitely made it. I'm 100% certain of that.
We must have, right? Because I'm pretty sure we've used it elsewhere. Unless I'm just completely thinking of like something else from a previous series or something.
No, we definitely used it, right? Isn't there a quest for it that we've completed?
Oh, that's a good way to check.
We've not completed it. Jeez. The good news is it requires that demon will that you just acquired, man. So give it a try.
Okay, I'll do that then. Here we go. Hellfire. We must have been thinking of the previous pack we played or something like that. Oh, wow.
We must have done, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's easy. So that just means I need to get another soul snare.
Yes.
Oh, damn, soul snares get used up. That's kind of
try the recipe before.
Without.
Yeah, because it might not need it, man. It might not need it. I do need one more deep slit to make this work here. I'm working on this apparatus armamentis.
Oh yes, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's on my list of it's on my bucket list, Nick, to things to do before
death.
Before I pass. Yeah, exactly. You got a bucket list, man? Or just is that not something you've thought about really?
I think I've got like a overall. You say you want to do things in life and like, oh, I'm going to put it on my bucket list, right? Or it's on my bucket list. If I like, I'm on my deathbed, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to tell the people around me to accelerate my death because I didn't complete the bucket list. And so I have no will anymore to live, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be completely destroyed and heartbroken if.
I would have thought it would be the other way around. Like if you would be like, if you have done everything on your list, then they can accelerate it. But if you haven't done everything on your list, then you'd be like, please do everything you can to save me because I need to complete my list.
I guess it depends how certain my death is, right? Like if it's completely certain,
I've got bad news for you, man.
Happen. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's certain for all of us.
I'm only subscribed to Brian Johnson on all forms of social media, though, Isaac. He's told me that it's not certain.
It's not certain.
As long as I take 340 pills per day.
Right.
And cut out all enjoyable things in life.
Yes.
All right. So that's what I've done. All right. So it's not certain for me, Isaac. It's not certain for me.
All enjoyable things in life.
Fine.
I also need two Gillette blocks here, man. Can you believe it? How the heck am I making these? So I don't know if I need to make the dust. No, I don't. Is this an alloy? It's not an alloy. I think I did see a recipe for this. It is made. Oh, it's another Hellfire Forge recipe. Okay, fine.
Okay, so it's made a gobber globette. And you're right, it has not used it, which is very useful.
Cool.
Do we know how many of these we need? Do we just need the one?
Let's have a look. So to make the Sanguine Reverter, we need 2 of them, which you have.
Oh,
nice.
Perfect.
So if we take
That's
that
all right,
out,
then.
Yeah, now if I do this, and this, we need 18 of these, what I'm calling Gillette ingots. So not a sponsor. So those are going to take a minute if I speed those up.
Damn.
It's getting there, though.
This is the best a demon can get.
The best a demon can get. The best a demon can get. We're going to get some lawsuit for that, man. Okay, and then I need a furnace, which is actually a surprisingly difficult recipe.
Oh, there's one behind the Hellfire Forge, unless you need to use it in a craft.
No, it's a craft, It's
a craft, right.
Which means but to make a furnace, I need to put a smeltery controller into the blood altar, and to make a smeltery controller, I need to pull 4 ingots of copper over some seared brick.
Gosh, all right. I'm going to put your Gillette ingots in the system.
Thank you.
I'll leave the demon will in the Hellfire Forge.
Right. Do we have any seared brick? We do. Boom. Okay, so the Gillette ingots I need to craft into 2 Gillette blocks, and then from there, man, I just need this furnace, which I am very close to getting, because I have the smelter controller, and we should have like 1 trillion life points now, right? In our
is you surely
blood
right?
altar?
1 trillion being 16.61 buckets, which is not bad. I can here we go. I'll use my sacrifice dagger here to kill some more mobs.
Nice. Okay, so
let's get this number up.
Now we need to make the alchemical reaction chamber. Oh, and then in this one, it's I think in this pack the recipe's been tweaked, if I'm not mistaken. I think that I remember reading there being a different way to make this. But let's have a look. The Sanguine Reverter requires 2 prismarine agglomeration, which I'm assuming we have.
That sounds...
Yeah, we got 14. Nice.
Correct. Yes.
We also need 2 imbued slates, which I don't think we have, but we should have some reinforced ones that we can upgrade to imbued. Then we need the 2 goblets, and then we need 2 deep slate as well. The deep slate is a little pricey, but definitely doable.
Okay.
It's just, it's fine, actually.
I'm imbuing some slates as we speak.
Oh, I also need the... Oh, sorry, I took your slate out. I need the altar.
You need the altar.
I can't remember if I said it earlier or not, but we desperately need to get like an item collector here to collect the mob.
Like something that sucks. Sucks all of this out. It's a bit inventory clogging, isn't it? Do we just like? Is it crazy to suggest that we just like item collector into a trash can here, or is that? It's probably not really that bad of an idea, because we've got the same setup in our actual full use mob farm, right? That is actually, sending all of its drops to drawers. Surely there's no additional drops
that we would get
in the
here.
altar area, that we would get that isn't already being generated.
You would think so, or at least I would think so.
Yeah,
I would think that you would think so, Nick.
You would think that I would think that you would think so, and everyone would think that, right?
I think that everyone would think that you would think that I would think that. Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make an item collector then. And I might even see, can I make an advanced item collector? I could make an advanced item collector. It would require, I've just spent 4 obsidian, man. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow. You've been actually making the old obsidian. Nice.
I've been making it the old fashioned way, Nick.
Oh my gosh.
How they used to do it back in the day before we had new technology.
Flour and water. Eggs and sugar.
Okay, I'm going to make an advanced one as well, because I think the only thing that I'm concerned about, Nick, is the potentiality for us in our foolishness kind of deleting core items.
Things that are important to our continued growth and shareholder value, Isaac.
If you right-click on the blood altar and an item just kind of pops off, and then there's an item collector that instantly sucks it up and deletes it, seems...
That does sound like it could be quite bad.
After doing some focus grouping, Nick, on the potential for that to affect our shareholders, they've said it's a high chance. So,
right, okay. Not even a medium chance, just a full-on...
a high chance, yeah.
High chance,
Ultra high, actually. Ultra high process chance.
Oh, no. Very high frequency chance.
Okay. So, caution. Whoop, 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 whoop. First of all, I can change the range. Like, I can decrease the range. It does need to be big enough to cover that area, which that now is. And then in here, I can whitelist things like rotten flesh, inferior essence, bones, sugar, the things that we're going to get a lot of. And we can always add to that list, right? Arrows, maybe I see here as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's not going to delete everything. Maybe. As items pile up, we can always add to that list. All right, that's my thought process at least.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we probably could have put it in the altar. Actually, the chat's probably right. We could have maybe done that and then kind of decreased the range. But
I think become harder to
filter, right?
Add items to the filter.
Yeah,
but I respect the suggestion.
Respect, but ignore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like most things people tell me, Isaac.
Classic
You the
motto.
most.
You're telling me, man. Respect but ignore.
Yeah, that's the. It's like trust but verify, respect but ignore.
Trust but verify. Okay, I think we might have everything then, or basically everything. Do you have the imbued slates?
Yeah, I put those in the system. You just needed the 2, right?
Do you want to grab 2 prismarine agglomeratio, 2 imbued slates, and 2 gobber globettes from the system?
Let me do that. Gobber and the imbued slates, and then I will make my way.
Yes, over here. So we're going to do this in a very awkward way, man, in an awkward manner.
Okay.
Not in a large house owned by.
I was, that's what I thought immediately, yeah, Isaac. The world famous National Trust property, awkward manor. Do I put all these things down, or am I?
No.
I've got a bit ahead of myself here.
Please
okay.
Stop. Please replace the shears that you took from.
Yes.
The depot. They were meticulously placed. So I need you to place 1 and only 1 prismarine agglomeratio. I need you to right-click it on the bottom of this deployer, like onto the bottom face of this. Yeah. This
yes,
guy.
like this. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Then we need to use an imbued slate.
Then an imbued slate, also on the bottom of the pointy.
Also just 1, yes.
Yeah,
just 1.
There we go. Yeah.
Then the gobber globette, also just 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I have the deep slate.
Oh my.
Which I've done 2. That's fine. Then we need to temporarily do a quick one of these. Whoops.
Oh.
And one of these. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Then we're going to swap back to this. And I get this down wrong every time. There we go. And then back to the beginning of the process again. So now another prismarine agglomeratio.
Yeah.
Then an imbued slate.
Yeah.
Then a goblet.
Yeah.
Then... Is it a deep slate after that? It is deep slate after that. Then deep slate like this. And then finally, boom,
oh my
kaplunk,
God.
It's done. Can you believe it?
My God, that was so unnecessary. But I liked it.
We get some steel shears as a reward.
Oh, we
Look
do,
at that.
Yeah. God, that's the first time
us.
we've got a quest reward in quite a long time, actually. Oh, gosh. Okay.
All right. So.
All right, then.
So. We do need to get this alchemical reaction chamber, but there's no recipe for that. And I think I mentioned that before, because normally I think it requires that we go through the whole sentient sword, Tartaric gem, killing a trillion mobs thing. However, in this pack, I think that's not the case. I think we can go a different way about this.
There's other ways to acquire the alchemical reaction chamber. Click to view recipes.
Yes,
that's obviously not useful.
It's in the quest book here. So the previous quest, the one before the alchemical reaction chamber, we have this apparatus armamentus that I keep mispronouncing.
Yeah.
It says use on displacement rune to turn into alchemical reaction chamber. So we need a displacement rune.
Okay.
Which looks pretty straightforward, actually. It's kind of just 3 buckets of water with another imbued slate and a blank slate. Could you get us that imbued slate?
Yeah, I'll go and do that. Yeah, no problem.
Cool. While you do that, Nick, I'll go through the very difficult and arduous task of getting 2 more buckets of water for us into the system.
Here we go.
Via our aqueous accumulator.
Imbue! It said it on the 3rd imbue, Isaac. It must have been me.
Then whack that in the system, man. Whack that
in the system.
There we go. So if I do this and this,
Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that was a lot easier than I'm sure the actual recipe would have been.
Well, Nick, don't get too ahead of yourself. So we can put the sanguine reverter into there. But that's kind of the easy part of the equation taken care of.
Right, okay. So, I spoke too soon, basically.
Now we need to get this saturated tau.
Oh, yeah, I see. It's a little flower berry grows on trees looking thing.
Correct. So to do that, we need to kind of move back up to the left-hand side of this quest book here. We need to get some of these ritual stones and some of the different tiers of ritual stones. You'll see each of these quests has a different inscription tool. There's air, fire, earth, and water inscription tool. And we need to head, Nick, through to the Forbidden Realm and find some tau seeds so that we can try and get some saturated tau, right? So to do that, do we have a lava crystal? We do. I was under the impression we'd made one of those. That's going to allow us to fairly easily make the weak activation crystal. We just need 10,000 life points. And so if I just quickly check here, we have 10,000. Boom. That's going to take a minute, but that's fine. So if you type in inscription tool into JEI, I don't think that any of these are particularly difficult to make. For now, we only need the first 4. We don't need dusk.
Yeah, these things look like just really big pencils or crayons or something.
Big old crayons.
It's quite sweet, actually. I quite like it.
So we need 1 glowstone, 1 nether quartz, 1 block of lapis, and 1 grass block.
Okay.
And it looks like we have that. Nether quartz, glowstone, and block of lapis. We do. Nice.
Yeah.
And then I guess 4,000 life points in total to make that work.
Just a little bit of killing required. Yeah, not a biggie, given our current situation.
Oh yeah, no, we got the 4,000. Nice. So it looks like gunpowder needs to be added to the list of whoops.
To the list of things to filter.
Things to trash, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to spend 4 diamonds here, man. Oh, you made a stack. That's easy.
Yeah, I made a lot. Yeah,
You made so many.
I took the leap and made a load last session.
I see.
Isaac.
So,
for your benefit.
Good.
For these very situations.
So I'm cycling through here, Nick. I need Ritual of the High Jump, Domain of the Filler, Call of the Zephyr.
Oh my God.
Ritual of the Satiated Stomach, Edge of the Hidden Realm.
I need that, Isaac, honestly. Too hungry and eating too much crap.
So I believe that, first of all, we need a Master Ritual Stone. And to do that, we need 4 storage network routes. Okay, fine.
Oh, wow. It's a bit rogue.
It is a little bit rogue. You'll be surprised
we've actually got 3 in the system.
We had one. I've made
those.
2 more.
Oh, you've made 2 more. Okay.
You'll be surprised to find out, Nick. That's not the default blood magic recipe.
That is a shocker,
enough.
Isaac. I thought that blood magic. It's just how like Microsoft Office now comes with Teams. I thought blood magic just comes with storage networks. They come as
like a
pair,
required dependency.
Right?
If you in the system, Nick, grab your Sanguine Centium, or if you already have your Sanguine Centium.
I think I do actually. Yes, I do. Yes, I've got
book.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you open this up, click on Rituals.
Let's have a look.
Actually, no, go back. Click on Entry Index. It's the last one, the little book.
Yeah.
And then type in Hidden Realm. You'll see Edge of the Hidden Realm. If you click on that, you'll see the little structure that we're about to create.
Didn't even know I could type in here. Yeah, I see this. Oh my gosh, it's I think we have made this once before, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you'll see in total here we need 36 runes. I think that's on top of the master rune, which I already have. So we need to make 36 more blank ritual stones, I think they're called. And then we need to activate this with the 80,000 life points. So those 80,000 life points, Nick, need to be inside of our blood network. And that's kind of like inside of our blood orb system.
Which we do not have the capacity for, ?
So I think we do, because I'm pretty sure that that's kind of how the blood orbs work. If you go back to the Sanguine Centium and you go back to the entry index and you type in orb and then click on soul network.
Yeah.
If you scroll to the second page here, you'll see that the tier of blood orb indicates the capacity of your soul network.
And so I see.
I think we have the
magician. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
So we can store 150,000 life points in our blood network. Basically, though, we just have to put the magician's blood orb kind of into the altar. It's going to start sucking up the life points from that, and it should be good to go. The only slight problem that we're going to run into is... So if you could keep killing the mobs there, Nick, with your dagger.
Yeah, I will do that.
We could do with a divination sigil, because the divination sigil allows us to see how many life points we have currently in our soul network. It allows us to peer, Nick, beyond our current plane of existence into the soul realm.
Into the soul orb.
Into the soul orb, yeah.
Into the soul orb.
So I'm going to do that real quick. And I think you've seen me do this as well before, where we kind of draw the circle on the floor with the chalk.
I think so. Yes, this all rings a bell. So I think you are correct.
Yeah,
in that, Isaac. Yeah,
I've got a spinning seal in front of me. Not that kind of seal.
Wow.
Not the animal, unfortunately.
I don't know if that's the sound a seal makes. I'm going to assume it is.
It sounds like a Minecraft witch.
I mean, they're like bloody seals, man. Freaking sealing around, trying to seal my fate.
What about the artist known as Seal?
I've not heard of the artist known as Seal.
Kiss from a Rose?
Yeah.
No, not heard it?
No, right over my head.
I think you'll recognize the song if you heard it.
Okay. Don't you have too much confidence in me, in my music abilities, Isaac.
Fair enough. Sorry, I'll do Despacito next time.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So I have this, by the way. I have the divination sigil. I'm currently at 21,800 life points. That's how many you've managed to fill me up with so
these
far.
mobs are a little bit. Should I move away? They're a bit light on the old.
I was going to say, don't forget that you can continue to sacrifice, Nick, with your dagger. Like
that's true.
We're not going to get. So do you think it's worth? Like we have all of these tier 3. We got all these speed runes. Do you think it's worth replacing those with the runes of self-sacrifice?
So we can do both self-stab and mob stab.
Yeah, at least temporarily. Obviously, as soon as we get a tier 4 altar, we're going to get a new ring of runes that we can put stuff in. For now, I'm gonna do some replacing because that way you can utilize the nutrient bars, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I do have.
Like we've got so many of those. I feel like I might as well put them to good use.
That's true.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Boom, and boom. Okay, I've thrown down all of the runes of self-sacrifice that we have. I guess as well here, we could put down. We do have some more space still, to where I could put down up to 4 more runes of sacrifice or runes of self-sacrifice.
For extra points per mob / per.
Yeah, extra PPMs
per hit of myself.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think is more beneficial to us here? Do you want more PPMs or PP selves?
I think PPMs just for the
points per mob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these guys really rack up at times, which is good.
I will add then in that case 1.
Okay.
2. Oops. 2, 3, and I thought I made 4, but I guess I didn't make 4. That's fine. 4. Okay. I've added more PPMs.
Okay, nice.
So
it's good that we've still got this incense altar around as well. Then makes it easier.
For the instant destruction of your
straight to half a heart. Yeah. So how are we looking now, Isaac, on the old blood orb? We
have 37,700 out of 80,000.
Okay.
Now, as mentioned mere seconds ago, we do also need 36 ritual stones. And so for 36 ritual stones, we are going to need 36 reinforced slates. And we have 25. So we are going to need some more reinforced slates as well.
Okay, not bad. Just 11 more.
Yes. Okay, this is actually fine. They're made in sets of... So if you could stop... actually, if we need to take the blood orb out here. Let me do that.
We're just going to...
Well, because now I need to use that. I need to get
stones.
These ritual... Yeah, I need to get these reinforced slates. So here we go. These guys, they're dying.
They die quick. They die very quick.
It is 2,000 life points though per ritual stone. So getting 11 more is going to be, quite a few more thousand.
So we need like
points,
20 odd buckets of the stuff, right?
And also the conversion is slower now because we've taken all the speed runes out. Look at this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Oh, yeah, that's very that's very slow. Oh no.
Let me use. I can use my dagger as well. For some reason,
I thought the spawning of mobs on the cursed earth would be a bit quicker than this. Is that just me being overconfident?
Maybe. Let me have a look. It's possible as well that we were running into some slight kind of technical difficulties in terms of mobs.
That's true.
And squeezing them into our hole.
Yeah. Because there's I've been for a spawning.
I think to be fair, we've got 2 lots of cursed earth, right?
That's true. Yes, that is true. That's in the 2 different mob farms, but there's not a mob's not fallen down here in quite a while now.
Did we not just see a zombie?
I'm just
like that.
Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's the first time I've seen in 20 seconds.
We also have the possibility man as well. Now that we have the ritual diviner and we're working on rituals. One ritual that we could potentially delve into, Nick, is the Well of Suffering.
Oh yeah.
And the Well of Suffering is a ritual that does require life points. So it'll take I think it takes like 10 life points per activation. But then the idea is that every 10 life points it takes, it will then use that to damage mobs within its radius, and it will take the life points from those mobs and feed it into a nearby blood altar. So you can basically use mobs that are nearby, in our case, the cursed earth, and use their life essence to fuel the life points without having to use the dagger of sacrifice, basically.
So it's kind of like an auto
dagger.
Another auto mob farm,
yeah, an auto blood farm, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So do you now have all of the slates that you need?
I do. Let me put the magician's blood up.
Yeah, you chuck that in. Honestly, I think we're pretty close here because there's already 20 buckets of life points in here.
Nice. Okay. So now I need 36 ritual stones. The ritual stones are made in sets of 4. So each one requires 1 reinforced slates. I need to make 36 rose quartz tiles. Okay, which means I need 18 polished rose quartz. Okay, fine. That's actually very doable. I'm just going to have to spend a bit of time here doing some sanding. Are you a sandpaper fan?
I haven't used sandpaper in a while, actually.
Really?
Yeah, last time was like
big sander.
Like DT in school.
That's design and technology for those.
Sanding, design technology. Yeah. It's just crafting. I don't know. What would I even sandpaper? Maybe wood. Stop myself getting a splinter. I need to give it a little polish. I'm not sandpapered a wall in a while, long time. I know people sandpaper walls before they paint it and stuff like that to get all the surface even. I can confirm I did not paint my own place.
Your own walls.
I paid someone to do it for me because my thinking was if I tried to paint it myself, I would mess it up somehow and then end up getting frustrated and paying someone to come and do it for me. Right. So I was like, I'm just going to cut out the first bit.
Which part of the process, like, is it the putting the paint on the roller? Is it the putting the roller on the wall? Is it? I
think it's just getting everything even and perfect on the wall, right? Like you're doing all like the multiple coats and making sure there's no kind of patchy bits, and then especially like the cutting in and like getting all of the where the wall meets the ceiling, getting that all perfect and stuff. I know you use masking tape and stuff, but I could just foresee my
demise.
I want quick results now, brain, kind of trying to rush it. And then just messing it up, right?
Where do we want to put this portal, this ritual that we saw earlier?
That's a good question. It seems quite big, right? It does seem quite big.
Like, again, if we let's have a look, hidden realm. It is 7 by 7.
You want to put it up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It kind of fits.
If we move the alchemy table, then I think it can work.
Yeah.
You want to pick those up?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll put it dead center.
I'll pick those up. Yeah, I'll get the stuff. I'm not going to lose anything here, I assume.
I don't believe so, no. And I'm pretty sure that the ritual stone goes to the bottom there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, is this not even? No, hold on. Is this not? Is this? There's no way this is an even number wide, right? Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is perfect. Okay, cool. So I believe now I have the ritual diviner. I have the 36 ritual stones. I've set this. I can see that. I don't know if you see the outline here when I hover over it, but I believe I can just do this and you just right click.
Oh, nice.
It takes
that's
the ritual stones,
useful.
puts them down, and now if I have 80,000 life points in my divination sigil, which I do. I got it in my soul network, 89,000 life points. I should be able to take the weak activation crystal, right-click it onto the master ritual stones. A rush of energy should flow through me. And boom! We have the edge of the hidden realm. And if we right-click on the center here, man, it's going to take us through to the hidden realm, which is a location that we have been in before.
Yes, I recognise this. Do we kind of blindly go and pick, a side to go through, and we're looking for like a specific item? These keys, right? These keys.
Yeah. If you take first things first. Let's right click on the middle again to go home. We can take a key, and we can use that key to open a door. However, there are going to be mobs in there, Nick, and we are currently bare naked boys,
pretty naked. Yeah.
The question,
extremely naked.
I guess, man, is whether or not we want to get diamond armor, or if we think iron's going to be sufficient.
What kind of mobs are we talking about.
I feel like sometimes they're quite strong boys. We'll do iron just because we have the ability to waste it, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want diamond swords? That's something we want.
I think diamond swords could be sensible. Yeah.
Diamond swords sound pretty sensible.
You want me to make you a set of armor as well, man?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll be nice and I'll do
You've
that.
thrown you're throwing this for me. Thank you. Let me put my backpack in an actual bauble slot.
Yeah. That seems like a good.
There we go.
I don't know if you have the engineer's goggles from Create.
I do.
But those can also go in the bauble slot.
Yeah, I see that. That's good. Okay.
Cool.
Armor on. Sword. Common diamond.
So, yeah, we've kind of got a slight issue as well in that we're like those keys are. We only got one to start with. We can make more, but they're a little pricey to make, man.
There were two in chest there. I've picked them up.
Okay.
So we've got 2 keys here.
Okay. Make sure you've got a lot of nutrient bricks.
Oh yeah, I've got 11. Is that?
Okay. I mean, I think we're making them in infinitely down here, right? So,
we are, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got loads. I'm gonna just take a full stack. I put mine away and then took a full stack out.
Nice. You got a diamond sword? Should I make you one?
I do not have a diamond sword, Nick. I was under the impression that those would be
in
made
the system
for me.
In the system for you. And yeah, let me go grab more
paste. More pasty bricks.
Yeah, nutrient tasty pasty. Okay, here we go.
Hopefully it's tasty.
It's definitely pasty.
It is definitely pasty. I'm surprised it even holds together, man. How do you feel about pasty foods? Do you like pasty foods?
No, I don't know.
What about like a really sloppy brownie, Nick?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll take that.
Like it's.
I love a sloppy brownie, Isaac.
Right.
Love a sloppy brownie.
Did you say you got 2 keys or?
Yeah, so this one in the chest is a third, Isaac. So, yeah.
Where did you get your keys from?
I got it from this chest. I opened them and took them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you
there were 2 more in here.
Pick a side, man. Pick a side. Any side.
Okay. Pick a side, any side. I'm going to pick this side, Isaac.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, immediately I see a spawner that I'm going to try and delete.
I'll help you with that. Yeah.
Then there are little chests here. So, man, I've actually just found saturated tile straight away, which is like that never happens.
That is
so
excellent.
/home.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I have actually, and there's I've never had that happen. Usually,
what can I say? The master key picker, people.
Usually, I have to take like a regular towel, plant it. So for those wondering how you would do this if you don't find the saturated towel, you can find it, but you can find a towel, plant it, and then like the way this works is that you have to like have an entity, a player will work on top of this as it grows. I don't know if the watering can would work here actually, but basically as this grows, normally it will grow into, so you plant a normal towel, and then if you're on it as it grows, it will deal damage to you or whatever mob you put above it. But then it has a chance to become a saturated towel when it fully grows, as opposed to just a regular towel. You'll see it's dealing damage to me here as I grow with it underneath me here. So give it a second. It's actually going faster than I thought it would. Let me keep doing this. Keep taking this guy.
Yeah. Okay. 57.
Again, this is wholly unnecessary because we do have
saturated towel, but this is for
this is educational
folks
purposes.
at home.
Yeah. Yeah, like a cow would have worked here. Any animal on the crop.
Any animal.
I could have even used a wild Nick as well.
Yeah. If you're low on health, I can always. We're good.
And like that one didn't become saturated, but like there's a chance it will. So just kind of keep it in that, I guess.
Okay, I see.
So the good news is we have our saturated towel, so we should be able to just make this bloodshot, man. Because now I'm pretty sure we just put this into this guy down here.
Yes. Yeah.
And we got 5 man as well, which is wild. But
okay, excellent.
I guess a bloodshot.
Sanguine Verter doesn't get used. It's just got a health, durability. There you go. Okay, large bloodstone brick. I assume you got 10 of those because we make them in sets of 10.
8, yes.
Oh, sorry, 8 sets of 8.
Yes. So back in the Sanguine Sentium, man. If you go back all the way to the beginning by right-clicking, and then you click Blood Altars, the Blood Altar, and then scroll to tier 4, we should be able to visualize once again here.
2, 3, 4. Visualize.
And if you just right-click on the blood altar itself, like in the middle, it'll put everything in the right location.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. All right. I see.
So could you put down I'm going to give you these large bloodstone bricks. Here you go. Here's 8.
Mm-hmm.
Could you put down the stone bricks and the large bloodstone bricks?
Yeah.
Where they need to go. We then need 28 more runes of some persuasion to fill in the gap. Now, we do already have 12 speed runes that we took out, so I just need to make a few more.
Yeah.
I guess blank runes for now. We'll probably upgrade them at some point, but this seems pretty doable, man. I'm going to put the 12 speed upgrades that we had back in.
Yeah.
Outside of those 12 speed upgrades, do we want, like, exclusively more runes of sacrifice?
Yeah, unless we want some capacity ones as well.
What do you reckon?
Let's go with a mix. I want 50% speed.
This guy thinks he's a coffee
Actually,
farm. I want a blend, please.
Speed. I want a blend. I want a beautiful seasonal blend, Isaac, of speed and capacity, or speed and capacity and self-sacrifice.
Okay,
that's a ratio of your choosing.
Okay, so we do have right now we've been using the rune of capacity. There is the rune of augmented capacity, which I think we have discussed. Yes. Mm-hmm. The rune of augmented capacity does require demonic slates, which are made in the tier 4 altar. They're the tier above imbued slates. Mm-hmm. And the difference, I think, as we've also mentioned before, is that the augmented capacity rune is a multiplicative rune, not an additive rune.
Okay, I see. That would be,
So it scales exponentially, whereas the rune of capacity scales linearly.
Just additive, yeah.
Yeah, the trouble there is that you need a lot of them to get like that.
They're like a amplified effect.
Exactly. The first one gets you very little, but like the 10th one gets you loads.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The runes of augmented capacity, they do require the runes of capacity to make. So, like, I guess that's actually fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine then. So, making runes of capacity now wouldn't be a wasted investment.
Correct. However, we don't have enough slates, Nick, to
we're actually
to make anything. So what I'm going to do temporarily, I'm going to put some blank slates in. Here we go.
Okay.
Just to complete the TFO altar.
Yeah.
Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And somehow I'm missing one rune. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Boom, boom.
Hey,
we've done
complete.
It. Oh, and could you, if you have the bloodstone bricks left, could you craft them, or blocks, could you craft them into bricks? Because the quest, for some reason, wants them in brick form.
Sure. I've got 4 exactly. There we go. There's that. Quest complete.
Nice. That does, I believe, Nick, unlock Chapter 3. Well. For us as well. That last quest, TF4 Altar, says now you can torture yourself even more efficiently. True.
Very true.
And now we have space in the future for more capacity runes and more sacrifice runes. Plus, we have the speed runes back in as well now. So we do have that speed once again for making things like the blank slates as well, right? Which is good. So going forward, hopefully making more of those shouldn't be too difficult. Next time we can take a look at making more runes of sacrifice, more runes of capacity to fill these in per Nick's desires, demands, requirements. And we can also look, Nick, at starting the well chapter of the quest book, Nick, which, I don't know if you noticed, man, has a little bit of Project E inside of it. I see the transmutation table, the philosopher's stone. Tickles my tingle, man. I'm
Very
ready.
interesting indeed.
Alas, though, unfortunately, man, we're out of time for this episode of Project Sacrifice.